Okay, there we go. Why am I not getting sound? Huh, volume. Alrighty, welcome to House and Garden Flipper episode 112. We are heading straight into our house flip today. I'm really sorry I didn't get back to you in the last 2 days. I had some work situations come up that needed to be worked with. So today I'm taking a little time out because I don't want to miss another day on this stream. We are heading directly into our house and car and browser, home and car flip. I think if I remember rightly, we were actually going to see if we can convince the real estate agent to buy the place. And I did think I had a lot of chance because I think he's still about third or fourth on the list. Wow, okay, he's fifth. So we may not have a snowball's hope in Hades, but we did get him back onto the list. So I was going to make a few changes to hopefully attract him back to the house, and that probably involves putting in another bathroom. All right, so what have we got so far? Oh, that's right. We have our small... It takes forever. We have our very small lounge room and single room and ensuite. Okay. I was removing that door, wasn't I? I was indeed. Let's get rid of that. Oh man, if I do this... Yeah, but you really don't want a bedroom coming into a bedroom. So we are going to get rid of that wall because, well, we just have to. Which means I need azure blue and indigo. See, the minute I put rubble in, that businessman, he is so out of there, it's not funny. Alrighty, this will be a little bit tedious, but we will be fine. So we're going to pop in a room. Come here. We're going to buy some blue. Where is our paint? Walls, paint. As I said, we're going to need some azure blue, azure bliss. There you go. A blissful sleeping pattern. Alrighty. So at the moment I have the Smoth family at the top, and it's not actually a bad set to have at the top. It's just that I've sold them a house before and I'm trying to sell someone else the same house. So we got the real estate agent to appear once we added the extra bathroom in. Right, for which I need to add in a door. Let's do that. And so I decided once he appeared that I would take another shot at getting him to actually buy the place, because every time I've played this game he's been a right devil to try and sell a house to. So we're going to try and sell our house to this particular devil and see how we go. We are going to do our walls, and we're going to grab our wall tiles. I think we might just stick with our Blue Lagoon kind of theme that we got going here. If you'd asked me at the beginning of this flip if I was going to make a blue house, I would have said certainly not. Oh, but guess what? Guess we are. So, oh man, I hate it when they do that, but okay. So pretty much to attract the real estate agent, what we've got to do is we have to have all of the walls perfect. No rubbish. All of the floors perfect. And he likes his bathrooms. So this place will probably end up with... I'm debating whether or not I'm going to turn that living room space. Actually, I'm not, because Trader's not going to want his big lounge room because he's not even on the board. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably turn that lounge room space into the living room kitchenette area that the real estate agent likes. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put a sauna in where we currently have the kitchen, because he likes his saunas. He says they attract Norwegian tenants. putting in a sauna is going to alienate our student, but seeing as our student is not on the board, that doesn't really matter that much. We've already alienated the customers who wanted only one bedroom, so alienating them some more is not going to really worry us. What else is there? Oh yeah, okay, so kitchenette into the living room. We're going to shorten that living room and we're going to put a communal bathroom in. We're going to also put a bathroom in with the sauna, maybe if we can possibly squeak it. That's going to be a bit of a tough call because that room is going to be tiny. That will give us 4 bathrooms. The minute we put 4 bathrooms in, the Johnsons will be extremely happy and the Smoth family will be extremely upset. So, I mean, you know, you can't please them all. So what we're doing is some targeted selling, and I may yet completely flunk it and end up with a buyer I didn't intend again, but we'll go all out for the real estate agent and we'll see how we can go, because he's a bit of a tricky one to get in. Why did I put the sink there? That's a daft place for a sink. Anyway, so now we actually know what our rooms are, so there should be a lot less faffing about with me going, oh, maybe I'll put this here, because this is going to be our final design unless I can't dislodge the Smith family, in which case I'm going to pull the sauna out and change that into a bedroom. Smoth family, not the Smith family, because that will give me a higher buying price in the end. So I'm going to go all out to attract one customer, and then if I can't, I'm just going to modify the house to suit the customer that's at the top. Because, you know, I sulk that way. That's my idea of sulking. It didn't work. Oh well, let's just optimize what we've got. There are worse ways to sulk. So let's go with our blue tiles. You know what? I'm going to go with this. Normally I put a dark blue tile to go with this particular tile set, but I might just stick with the oh god, why did I do that? Yeah, no, now I know why I put a dark blue tile in. Because it looks better. Marginally. It's still not the right shade of blue, but anyway. I know I'm whining about the colours again, my bad. What I really should do is pull out this sink, because the design's just killing me. I know, right? Look, everyone over in the buyer's column there is whining. But what we're going to do is we're going to actually put the washing machine where the sink is, simply because it's more aesthetically pleasing and not because it makes any sense whatsoever. Okay, so I just want to back up so I get an idea of how much space it's going to take, because I mean, who wants to be rubbing knees with the washing machine when they're going to the potty, right? Alrighty, let's go with our bathroom and our mountable washer. Let me just back up so I can see what I'm doing there. Alright, E for assemble. Oh god. I have to say, this has to be my least favourite appliance for assembling, because there is so much faffing about. Just faff it all about. Unscrew this, unscrew that, wangle this into position, put that back on. I mean, you know, why did I take it off if I've got to put it on anyway? I know why, because you've got to kind of make sure that engine is able to spin, otherwise your washing machine does not work very well. Anyway, it's been a long day. Yes, I'm whining. Alrighty. Now, we are heading into our sink because we can, and because we need it, and because the buyers are going to whinge mercilessly if we don't give it to them. So here you go, guys, a sink. Because we're aiming for the real estate agent, I'm not going to get fancy with the sink. I'm just going to go with the basic whatchamadoovie. Little tiny cute sink. Where'd it go? Alright, it's not that cute, it's not that little, and it probably isn't that tiny, but it will do us because it's small. E for assemble. So we're going to get this in, and basically this will keep Jack Tarrington happy, It will unfortunately make the Sloth family happy, which means they're going to be harder to dislodge from that top buying position. And in general, everyone will mostly be happy, which is what we want, really. Happy clients. All right. We need to give them a mirror. We're going to go for the straight base mirror and nothing fancy, so I don't need to really go looking it up. We're not going to make it out of wood. If we were going for the Jan Tarts, we would make the mirror out of wood because they like their wooden furnishings. Okay, did we put a toilet roll holder in here? No, we did not. Well, that's going to make people unhappy, isn't it? Let's give them something to hang their toilet paper on in a position they can reach it relatively easily. Alright, we have our washing machine, we have our toilet. You know what we don't have? We don't have a laundry basket. And I think what we'll do is we'll go for wicker and we'll go for white because we can and it's there. I think it goes that way around. There we are. And what else do we need? I still think a bathroom needs a rubbish bin because where else are you going to put your empty toothbrush holders and things? So we might as well grab a trash can. Panteo is our most versatile, narrow, and fits in all kinds of spaces. Also, if you get any rubbish in your pockets when you're washing, you can dump it in there instead of going, my gosh, now I've got to walk all the way out to the kitchen. I have put this in the double bedroom, in the master bathroom. That is not a comment on anything except that I probably should have put it in the other bathroom, which I didn't have when I designed it. Okay, installations, down we go. One mountable towel radiator. There doesn't seem to be any normal towel rails that we could put in the bathroom. Maybe I should stick that in the suggestions box. There's no, I mean there are hooks I could put in here for hanging towels on, but there's no actual towel rails. Yeah, definitely should put that in the suggestions. I never thought of it before. Let's put a new light switch in and take the old one out, and then I probably should put a light in to go with it because he wants to shower in the dark. There's something a bit claustrophobic about bathrooms with no light. We'll just get rid of that one because there we go. Alright, we have a relatively neat and tidy bathroom. It's not anything to write home about, but it does the job. What am I doing? Putting in a light, that's right. Okay, let's go with our home, lamps, ceiling, mid-range, flip because I like it to reflect the shape of the room. And that one's done. This bedroom needs a bit to go on. I just confused myself. Okay, no, alright, I'm unconfused now. Okay, so we are getting rid of that because it's the wrong colour, basically. I think this ended up being a Hermes, which is kind of cool, actually, and it is only going to have one bedside table. Here we go. Actually, I don't even need to go into it. We're going Hermes, we're going bedside table. We're using the cherry wood to match the bed cover colours. We're not going to make it a massive comfy bed. That would only encourage the Jan Tarts and the Sloths some more. We are going to... Oops. Yep. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to put a wardrobe in here. And we're going to put in Hermes cabinet wardrobe. There we go. Again in the cherry wood because that way everything coordinates. It's one of the few colours where you have very little trouble finding matching pieces. I'm going to just make that take up more space than it needs to. We're also going to go for the Hermes cabinet because it gives people the most storage. If we wanted something lower, we could probably put in a double Venn cabinet, but we're not. Actually, you know what? We are going to put something in lower. Bing, bad, boom. So we're going to go with cupboards. We're going to go with drawers. I'm going to probably go the double chest of drawers Fen. And the good thing about cherry wood is that it's everywhere. Let me just take that. You know what? We're going to move that to here. The reason that's going here is because our limb bookcases, which will make a couple of our clients really happy, will look a whole lot better there, and they'll fit along in that narrow space. There you go. Two happy people that I probably didn't want to impress that much, but that's okay. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to move this down. And the reason I was doing a double check there is because I wanted to make sure I had enough space beside the bed to walk in. And we're going to put... Fine, we're going to move that down a little bit further. It was out by about an inch. So the trick, if you're ever trying to sell to the businessman, and why am I floating? There we go. The businessman, Jimmy Trator, the student, and that blonde hat guy whose hair looks a bit like a cockatoo. Oh, what's he called? Raphael Urco. The trick, if you're selling to any of them, is they love their bookcases, and you can spoil them by putting bookcases in every room. The other thing is that the Smoth family has a thing for bookcases, so you can give them bookcases everywhere and they'll be happy. I'm actually debating between a mirror and a picture to go above the dressing table, and I think just for the moment we'll put the mirror in, but I can put dressing table in. Again, you've got cherry wood, it's really easy to get to. Flip it sideways, adds a little bit of extra, a sense of extra space in your room. Alright, it's a really plain room. And I keep trying to remind myself I'm supposed to be shopping for the real estate agent. But he likes everything cheap, and I can't go and have fun with the stuff if I do it. No, it's pretty, but it's the wrong feel for the room. I can go rug navy bordered, I can go plain rug navy. What I'm actually looking for. See, I kind of like that, and I wish there was a really big rug with that pattern on it, but there isn't. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go for this one. Actually, it's a more expensive one. What am I on? Alright, go for the slightly cheaper one. Just going to put that there. That should make a few people happy. Alright. If I was maximizing profit, the other things I would add to this room would be plants on the windowsill, probably in that gap. Maybe a thin plant in that corner. And I would actually put pictures on that wall there, and I'd turn that mirror into a picture as well. So depending on who our client ends up being, we may yet come back and add those touches to this room. Alrighty. So I took this wall out, and I took all of the bathroom bits out as well. Now I'm going to have to put them all back in. Okay. We're going to just kind of go al fresco with this to start with, and you would never build your bathroom this way, but we're going to do it to just maximize our space. I'm going to put the toilet under the window about here. That's right, we're going to turn this into a massive bathroom, then we're going to shrink it, don't panic. We're going to go mid-range on the toilets, we'll put a fairy in here. That looked kind of wrong to me just then, but anyway, let's see how we go. Okay, and we'll put our toilet roll holder in while we're at it, because otherwise I might forget. Bing, bada, boom. I'm going to put a shower about here. So we'll just drop that. Really? Really, really, really? Okay. If I could pivot that, I would. So what I'm going to do is just say that the door opening out onto the toilet is going to be basically useless. All right, I'm really grateful that that doesn't start gushing water the minute I undo it. I mean, we could go for the 125 shower. I'm just thinking. All right, the only problem I've got with putting any of these in is that tiling past them is going to be a pain, but let's do it anyway. Where's the door on this thing? All right, let's see if I've just made it difficult for myself. We'll find out in a minute. It's probably not a question of making whether or not I have made it difficult. It's probably just a question of how difficult I've made it for myself. All right, no, I'm going to be able to tile because I can jump up on the toilet. I know that sounded terribly wrong, but there you go. Oh, great. Okay, so it's a good thing I'm planning on putting a wall here because basically this this shower assumes that that is exactly what I'm going to do. So I think perhaps we should oblige it. Why am I putting a shower in here? I have no idea. It's thrown me. That's actually quite funny. I'm doing it because I want to actually maximize the space. I want to put a duck-in kitchen here, which means I didn't want to put that shower there. I wanted to actually put a sink here. Never mind. Let's do what the game wants us to do, and we will pop a wall in just to keep the shower happy. Oh, put in my place by a shower. Oh, that's not good. Oh my goodness. I'm probably going to have to... Ah. Oh, hey, now that's interesting. Let's do that. I didn't know I could do that. All right, I'm happy now. I thought I was in a bit of... I am in a bit of trouble. Why are we not going to let me... Why do we let me tile the rest of the shower but not that part? Okay, well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put a door in. Let's see if I can get away with... Well, that's just irritating. Fine. I shall destroy my wall and have a think about the type of shower I'm going to put in my bathroom. Alright, so this is not the shower that we thought it was. What we're going to do is try a different shower. Yeah. I'm really tempted to see what else can go wrong with the different kinds of showers now, but that, as entertaining as I would find that, you might find that boring. See, so this one, for instance, if I put this in, it's going to have an open wall, right? So maybe... Well, I like that one. Let's just put it in anyway, and I'll see if the wall can happen in spite of it. Because this is an interesting experiment, and now I'm curious as to how to make it work. See, it's got that open side again. So what we're going to do is see if we can lay a wall in along behind it. I've actually never had this happen with a shower before. Okay, so if that happens, yeah, see, I've got the same thing going on that I got last time. All right, I'm just going to have to, I don't know, think about it. So if I put in the wall first, about how far out did it go? So that's probably too close, so let's try that. Alright, it was always on the fourth pillar we had the problem, so let's see what happens if we put the wall in first and then try putting the shower in. Where did that end up? Huh. Okay. Oops. See, now it works perfectly. Oh, how curious is that? Alright, so put your wall in first. Then put your shower in. Whoops, just saying. Don't do it. I just didn't put an extra bit of dangliness up there. That doesn't work. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3. We need one more. Alrighty. See, and the problem is I've now got a gap. Fine. I'm going to pretend it's not there. Just saying. Hopefully it will come in just on this side of the PowerPoint. Now, be nice. There we go. Oh, right. Okay, so basically what we've got is we've got one slightly dodgy shower. We're going to put a door in because that will just fix all the things. Okay, it won't fix all the things. We're going to have it open this way. Oh man, that's just going to drive me crackers. Oh well. No one will notice. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is we want to have a sink and we're going to pop it opposite the toilet as best we can without being able to see the toilet. So we'll just dump this thing in here. I know this is called creative architecture. That's pretty close. Let's unscrew that before we decide that the sinks don't work in this place because it'll be our own fault. And we're going to go back to the home. We've bought the sinks. Clearly I bought too many things after buying the sink. Bathroom, sink, let's go. I think I just had a major shift in passengers. Customers, not passengers. Although we are taking them along for this house building ride, so maybe they are passengers. Alrighty, away we go. Here we are. Alright, so now we have a real estate agent in third place. Fourth place, I can't count, that's why I'm not an accountant. Anyway, we have a real estate agent in fourth place. And if we can shift him up 3 more spaces, we might actually get him as a customer, which is what we're aiming at, but I'm not holding out a lot of hope. I'm just being extra optimistic. Okay, but don't worry, we're not leaving the walls and floor like this. Okay, so this is our third bathroom. We are heading into floors. Now, I'd love to keep this place green, but the problem is that all the greens in the bathroom tiles are kind of sucky. So, you have the ceramic tiles green, they're fine. These are okay. But when you go to walls, you've got these, which they're just no. I mean, if you had them kind of like the blue, but in green, it would be good. But these are horrible. Classic green is just a let's not go there thing. So basically, we're going to have to break from the green theme and do something different. I could probably do light green walls and a dark green floor. I mean, maybe. What do you reckon? Possibly. If this green was, say, that green, I would be chuffed, but it's not. It's a not quite a menace green. Now this, oh man, I forgot to take out my extra bit of dangly bits. There we go. Dangly bits are gone. Alrighty. Well, let's go with our tiling. So as long as you can get up above your shower, these showers are okay to put in before you tile the walls. I mean, technically, if you were doing this in real life, you would never get away with putting in all your shower bits and everything before you put your tiles in. You'd just be making your life hell. But with this game, it's easier to work out your dimensions by putting in the bits and bobs and then doing your tiling. So, and now we're good just to pretty much tile it. I can live with this green. It's going to be the floor that will make or break it in a lot of ways. I mean, worst case scenario, I'll put in a yellow floor because the yellow matches that pine tile quite well. And we'll just see how it goes. But in the meantime, we have a nice green bathroom to match how you would feel if you've been partying too hard. No, to match the nice green kitchen / dining room which is about to occur. Here we go. See, the other box we've ticked by putting in a second lounge room is we will now have 2 sofas, and that will keep our real estate agent extremely happy because he likes his 2 sofas. So we're basically just trying to tick the boxes on as many things as we can. Unfortunately, those boxes also tick a bunch of other boxes for our other clients. So this could be exciting. Just excuse me. Oh, pardon me. Okay. So we have 1 blue bathroom, 1 green bathroom, 1 extremely blue bedroom, which reminds me I have a wall I need to paint in the other blue bedroom. So I might have to toddle over and do that shortly, or I'll forget, and then our real estate agent will not be too happy with us. I'm going to need another layer of tiles, simply because I want to tile around the door. So we'll get that done. Man, I think I did a dodgy job on putting that door in. That's okay. Well, it might be okay. I mean, worst case scenario, if it drives me nuts, I'll just remove it and buy another one and fix it. There we go. So, here is our green bathroom. With its mirror and its sink, its shower and its toilet. It probably needs a towel rail. We'll put one in over there. Just because towels are best not hung on the floor is all I'm saying. So, let's go with that. Pop that in over there, hit E for assemble, and just get that going. Alright, so we've moved our real estate agent up 1 slot. Let's see how he goes when we add in the kitchenette and living room. I'm not saying he's got a thing for light switches, but I'm not going to risk him having one and not having the light switches in. Just pop that over there. Probably need to have a light to go with that switch. Okay. Alright, 1 very green bathroom. Actually, I haven't finished. I forgot to do the floor. So this is the problem I get once I get to, I mean, the walls were problematic enough, but the floor I can do it that green, which, no, let's just go with the dark green and see if that makes it any better or worse. Just go right out to there. Oops. Alright, so what we've done is we've darkened the floor. See, I really don't like it, but I don't see that I have a lot of alternatives to it, so we're going to live with that. Okay, bathroom done, bedroom and bathroom done, wall replaced. It's actually fairly dark in there. Okay, I don't like the arrangement of the doors. Someone's going to clean themselves up. We do need to replace the paint on that wall. Let's that one. Alrighty, and I probably need to paint that one. Alright, so you'll notice now that as well as the real estate agent moving up, we've had the Johnsons move up as well, because we now have covered the Johnsons' bathroom needs. That door is super, super dodgy. We are not tolerating it. Alrighty. Alright, now it's not so dodgy. I think that was a new door, so it's probably not going to do me much good to get rid of it. I have put the TV around the right way, that kind of helps. Okay, so what we need in that corner there will be a rug on the floor. Although, like I said, if I'm selling that to the real estate agent, I should probably not go completely nuts on the rugs. Thinking the dark green will... Okay, maybe not. That was my bad. Okay. So, what we're doing here, apart from matching the floor with everything else, is yeah, okay, it'll stay that way. If I'm careful, I won't break the TV by moving the cabinet. If I'm not careful, it's going to bust. There we go. That'll be fine. Right, we have our junction of 3 doors. This is where our kitchen is going. Well, I probably can't... No, I can't salvage that, can I? That's terrible. Okay. So what we're going to do is put in a small modern kitchen. I think there's an actual modern kitchen Andy that will probably do it, or modern kitchen something else. That one. There we go. Alright, so what that's going to give us is a sink. Let's put that in the corner there. This is going to be a really tiny living room. It's going to be a little bit painful, but anyway. Give me a minute. Alright, I was thinking of putting the kitchen along this wall and putting a TV cabinet there and putting the rest of it here, but that won't work too well. So we're going to be stuck with our kitchen over there. Alright, yes, I am going to get rid of the modern thingamy what's it Andy. What I'm going to do is actually move some of the kitchen items into this corner so I can have a stove. We'll see how that goes in a minute. But first I'm going to put a TV stand Anna up in this corner here. We can go with the white. Yeah, let's go with the white. I was going to say, or we can go with the cherry, but I think we'll stick with the white so we can keep this space lighter. Put that there. Grab that there. The reason I picked the TV up is if you move things out from under it, it breaks. Alright, so our kitchenette is going to be a bit of a pain. We are going to put the fridge in. And it's just going to be the mono. I'm going to use use it kind of as a barrier here to delineate that space. Actually, hang on, I'm going to give enough space to put a bookcase on the other side of it. The second one will be for my grandmother. What? The second refrigerator. It's a bit ominous, Johnson family. They're really happy because I've put a fridge in. I'm actually thinking this isn't my best choice ever for the kitchen here. So what we're going to do is change that out. And we're going to put in, grab the kitchen. We're going to just go with this simple layout here. After I put in an oven. Okay, not quite what I'm thinking of. What do they call it in other? Sorry, electronic equipment, home electronics, try home appliances, electric cooker. That's right. Okay. We have slightly different terminology for it in Australia. Most of it's polite, believe it or not. Okay, now we're going to go with our kitchen. Go with one of these narrow cupboards with drawers things. We're going to make it all white. It'll match in. I suppose I could make it green. I mean, but no. Okay, let's just not. What I want to do is pop that flush against the wall. So we've got one side of our stove. We actually have something we can put food on once it's cooked. Bring that just out of the wall. Okay, no, it's flushing. Good. Hate it when it sits out like that, but anyway. So the next thing we're going to do is probably do kitchen corner sink thing. Here we go. Except that the corner is facing the wrong way, so there goes that idea. Let's go with one of these. Ideally what I want is a cupboard on either side of that. It's not going to happen unless I do something in a minute, which I may or may not regret. So, grab this, grab this, grab that, sit that flush over there, grab this thingammy, what's it, and stick it here. Alright, I'm going to grab this thingammy, what's it, and move it over. That's too big a gap, I'm going to have to move everything the other way. Alright, we'll grab that thingammy, what's it, and flip it. Thank you. Alright, so basically what we've done is we've just moved it so we've got a small lot of kitchens in here. So that's kept the Smoth family happy. It's kept our real estate agent not too happy because we haven't turned it into a kitchenette yet. I don't think I can fit that feasibly in here without doing something to the other side. And I'm not sure I can, so let's just grab this. You know what, when in doubt, hide it with a plant. Let's see how that goes. Technically, I'd fit the cabinets to everything. That still looks daggy. We won't do that. I don't know if this is any better, mind you. But what it gives me is it gives me just that little extra space to put in a kitchen cupboard neatly. And I'll have a little bit of cupboard space, a little bit of a gap here, but it's better than having the cupboard itself hanging over the edge. So that's kind of what we did there. Okay. Now what I was going to do in this space here was just add in a limb, which I may or may not know. I don't have any still hanging there. Let's just grab that. I like these because they're slender and they can fit pretty much anywhere. This one I want to fit just there. I want to grab this. We're going to move that over. Currently we have a big kitchen, so the real estate agent's not too happy with us yet. We're going to grab that. Right. Okay, so this is going to be just a pain, so I'm just going to pull it out for the minute. I will put one in. I'm just not going to put one in there. We're now going to turn this into a kitchenette dining room, and we're going to do that. Actually, we're going to put some more kitchen cupboards in first because I've missed a few. So we'll just use these ones because they're nice. Don't know what the difference is between this and this. Oh, that's white and grey. Okay. Alright, we're going to start in the corner. Put it in about here. It does help if you buy many, and I line it up by lining up the bottom, because if I try and line up the top I manage to bodgy it up. So I should probably put some kind of a range hood in. Yeah, no, we're not going to try and put a range hood in over the stove. We'll manage. And again, electronic, home appliances, exhaust hood. Just lift that up a little bit. And then what we'll do is we'll try and pop in another cupboard. Oh, gotcha. Alright, we now have cupboards, we have a range hood, we definitely have a massively huge kitchen. That's what's attracting the Smoth family. Let's just make it a little less attractive for them by adding in a lounge room, for which we're going to need a rug. And we might as well just go with that green thing we had before. So that would be that thing there with this and this. Just going to pop that down there. We also need to have a couch of some kind. I'm going to go for some of the cheaper couches this time around, just to see if we can hold the attention of the real estate agent. So we're just going to dodge down to, let's have a look and see what options we've got. There's a green, and we can give it a white frame. Okay, it looks a little odd in the white frame. Actually, it doesn't look too bad in the white frame. I think it looked better with a wooden frame though. Alright, so we can do a IMI dark color. Let's see what happens if we go white with a light color. I'm not so sure that's going to work. Yeah, see, let's not do that. Let's go in here, we'll grab that green and we'll grab that white. Flip it. See, that's not enough contrast against the carpet. Alrighty. Alright, we're gonna, yeah, okay, maybe not. Oh, hang on a minute. Maybe this will help. Hey. Okay, let's go with the not so tear your eyeballs out green. Yeah, maybe not the blue. Alright, eventually we had to find something that was going to work, right? 2 sofas, 1 happy real estate agent. Excellent. Now the next thing we're going to chase is a coffee table. Although we could also chase armchairs. And we want something that's going to vaguely suit the sofa that we've picked, although I'm not sure that's going to be possible. Still having, oh, there's an IMI. Okay, we're still having the Devil's Own Time picking. Okay. This is terrible. All right, let's just flip that and bring it round. Maybe bring it. Alrighty. To turn it into a living room, we need a table. Grab furniture, grab tables, grab, oh my, that's a nice coffee table, maybe not. I want something not too expensive, so we have the coffee table Ven, which we can get in Whitewood. We also have a thing I really want to own up to there. I mean, I could go absolutely nuts. Okay, that's just the top. That's okay. Yeah. Okay, maybe not. So basically, you now have a kitchenette living room. You've got a real estate agent willing to pay more, but not willing to pay that much more, which is a bit of a monster. I think with him, it's probably going to be a matter of working out what to remove in order to convince him to buy it. However, we will continue our merry way. Let's have a look at furniture, and we'll go with cupboards, shelves. There's our bookcases. The bookcase Ven would be fine, except that the white doesn't fit with anything and looks like you don't care about your house. So we're going to have to stick with the limb because it looks better, basically. So we're going to flip that round. I'm going to pop that in there. Really, at the moment, all that's happening is I'm making it much more attractive to the clients who are already close to the top. All right, back it up. I'm not sure if I put this here, whether or not I'm still going to be able to fit a horizontal Ven in under the window. So we'll just have a quick check. Oh, beautiful. Let's do that. Actually, I don't know if we want to do that. All right, you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to grab that heater that I took out and probably should have put back in sooner. We'll grab that. We're going to put it here. It's not exactly under the window, but I'm pretty sure it'll be okay anyway. Just go with the radiator. This is something else we don't really have in Australia. All right, so if things persist as they are, and I'm pretty sure they will, but if they persist as they are, what we're going to have is we're going to have our Johnson family at the top. We're going to have our Smith family next. And actually, I still have two kitchens, so I'm going to get rid of one. Let's see how that changes things. So grab our doors and windows, grab our curtains and blinds. Just go with the mountable blinds. If you're ever looking at a way to increase your handyman skill quickly, just put blinds in every house. Oops, that wasn't what I was intending on doing. All right. So this is nowhere near as fancy as I usually do it. Like I said, if we're going to sell it to the Smiths or the Johnsons, I'm coming back in here and turning this into a family room. And that will be that. Yeah, I really don't like leaving it quite that plain, but anyway. Alright, so the other thing that'll be putting our real estate agent friend off will be this room here, which is completely unpainted. So I like this setup, but I'm going to have to sell it. So away we go. Alright, so now you can see the Johnson family are definitely not as interested in the house. We're going to get some downvotes from our bookcase boys, but that's okay. There goes the businessman not pleased. There goes what's his face. However, the real estate agent's now perking up a little bit and looking interested. So what we're going to try and do is put a very small bathroom in here and a sauna So I remember having this problem with this room before. So basically the only spot we can really put our bathroom is either in that little corner there or in this space here. So and I mean, if I had a choice, I'd take these windows out and wall them up, but that's beside the point. We probably don't need all of these PowerPoints in here, so let's just get rid of a couple. Alright, in this case a couple may mean all. Right. What I'm going to try and do is put a bathroom in along this wall. Maybe. I forgot, I can't put walls in there, so the wall is going to have to come out a little bit. Alright, so we're going to move this door. It's okay, we needed to repaint anyway, so that's not going to be too big a problem from that perspective. Let's just take out the lintel. I know, everyone's disappointed in me again. Never mind. Sure, I'll get over it. I'm actually going to move the door right over into this corner. Yeah, okay, definitely going to have to take this out as well. I think this is the most I have ever demolished things in this game, ever. Where's my bit of rubbish? That'll be disturbing my clients. There we go. Happy clients, all the rubbish is gone. Okay. We are going to stick a door right there. We're going to have it open. Well, actually, either way is going to be a wall, so that's not going to matter. Okay. Which means we're going to want a couple of walls here. This was where the lintels were before. Which means we're also going to need to put something over the door, otherwise people will be upset with us. Okay, there we go. Now, alright, now we have this space to work in. I'm just going to back up over here. So what I want to do, actually I probably don't even want to do that. Yeah, I'm not the only one today. Okay. Oh, man, that's right. Okay, I was going to try and do something different. I was going to try and put things along this wall. So, which means I was probably going to try and put, yeah, okay. No, see, even that doesn't work real well. Oh, yeah, okay. So, right. This, I always forget with this house, and I tend to go and, yeah, we'll put a sauna and a bathroom in here. And it's like, uh-oh, what were you thinking? I was thinking it could be done when it might actually be not that practical an idea. Never mind. Here we go. So what we're doing is we're popping our sauna in about here. I'm just going to reposition the door so it fits a little more snugly than it did. That'll do. Now what are these guys whining about? Man, I need a TV and speakers. Get over it. You've got it in the other room. Okay, granted I did not put speakers in and that was maybe my bad. Okay. So in here we're probably going to need to put our toilet. I mean, do we really need another toilet in the sauna, to be honest? We could just stick an itty bitty shower in that space. Okay, no, not really. Oh, I might have been a bit too ambitious with this spot. Alright, so yeah, this is what we're going to do. And drop that in with a fairy. I'm going to just assemble that really quickly. You're just going to have to run around in your togas in here. And we're going to grab our sink. Sink, there we go. I'm going to put that about here. That's going to give you some privacy protection. Not a lot though. I could really do with a half wall, but we don't have them, so that's not going to work. I mean, I could just go for a... Let me just think. So drop that in there. And we'll get that in. So this is probably the last thing that the real estate agent will really like. And I don't think we're going to be able to pull him up to the top, but we will paint before we decide to just rip everything out and try again. Alright. No, they're not quite. It has turned into a toilet. Let's put a mirror in here. Four bathrooms. Right, now we have a bathroom. We just added in a mirror. He's quite happy with that. I'm not happy with it, but anyways. How many spaces is that? So that is 4 spaces. So it would just fit a door. I mean, I would like to see these architraves. I'd like to put a half wall there just for a little bit of privacy. Alright, not going to happen. So, again, we're going to just run with our blinds for this area here. So we might as well just grab that one out of there, pop it up, go with assemble. If I was remodeling this into a sauna, I'd be taking out these because they're a pain. Or I'd be putting in wooden blinds if I had the option. That would be good. Kind of sit quietly and just look out the window. You could also put in big double doors into a private little courtyard. If you could put doors in here, but you won't. The game won't let you. Alright, so when I made that little alcove, what I was thinking was that if I made this space any smaller, I wouldn't be able to fit a sauna in at all. So from this corner, we're going to put our seats in that space. We're going to put the sauna where I'm standing, and we need to panel the walls. So let's go with our other. Just scroll down to here, grab our sauna benches. We might as well make it a light sauna. Go many. I'm going to start from the corner. Just bring it out to make sure everything's... Yeah, we'll fit a third one in there. If I could just drive straight. Flip that and we'll go this way. Pull it out of the other bit. Now if I want to put something in this corner, but hey, let's give it a shot. You generally have trouble if you, yeah, no, let's not do that. If you try and fit something on top. So, I'm going to put the second layer in. Oh, come on. See, I'm not quite sure why I've got... Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. This is like a fraction of an inch out. Now it's sitting flush. We should be able to get the other one flush up against it. So what I had was I had a tiny little bit of a discrepancy there that wouldn't let me sit this one right there. And now I can sit it there, so we're good. Okay. But I think we might actually... Oh no, we'll try one more. So what we're going to do is put this one here. And then we're actually going to work our way from the corner again. Get out of the wall. Come on. Alright, I'm quite sure what's going on here. Should be able to be sat flush up against the other one, but it's not allowing it. That's irritating. Okay, let's pop in some end pieces while I think about what I'm going to do with that recalcitrant piece on the end. Pop that in here. Just back up and give it some room. Alright, let's try this thing again. Like I said, it should theoretically fit flush. I'm just not quite sure why it's not. So there it fits. There it doesn't. Okay, so we might get rid of that then if it's not going to be nice. Let's grab the end bit again. Yes, rules. Play nice or I'm going to zap you. There we go. Okay, and I need an end piece up there. A bit wobbly today. There we are. Oops. Okay. Sauna seats are in. That just means we need a little heating unit, which we're going to pop over here. And I think if we just scroll down, we can have the sewer if we want. And it will fit quite nicely on the other wall, or possibly there. Let's not try frying anyone's knees, hey? Alright, so you'll notice that even though I've got the sauna in, I haven't moved the real estate agent up out of 4th place. which may mean I go nuts with a hammer shortly and take all of this out. But what we'll do first is we'll tile everything and we'll paint the other room, and we'll just see if that's enough to move him up a little bit. We'll see how that goes. If he doesn't move up, what I'm going to do is have a look at who my top buyer is, and then I'm just going to cater straight to that top buyer. We're going to use bright wall panels for this one. The other thing to be aware of is that your student absolutely hates saunas. He prefers hot tubs or hot springs, and we don't actually have, I really don't think these panels suit the environment. Let's try again. So we don't have any saunas that I've seen. I could be blind. I might need to have to go through the inventory again and just check how that looks. Let's grab the not so light panels. See, I don't think they really go with the floor either, but anyway, if I check in with the floor, I don't think I've got too much of an option. Got floor panels and coverings, yeah, so we've just got these, and the darker floors aren't going to suit, so, and the white floor just doesn't make sense. Alrighty, so we're stuck with this for our options through. Oops, let's not sell it. Oh, that's no good. At least it matches your sauna heater. I still haven't researched how sauna lights should sit either, so you may get a good chuckle at how that works, or doesn't work with me. But anyway, just be aware that when you're tiling, you can tile over the same color tiles that you've just used. It's really annoying, but there is no perk that prevents you from doing it in the same way that you can be prevented when you're using your paint. Given that we only had 25 grand, so we only had 10 grand before I did the extra job, I'm kind of glad I stopped to do that. Probably going to need to buy another set of panels. Actually, I'm definitely going to need to do that. Alright, we'll stop and get that in a minute. Yeah, so what I was trying to do with this house was I was trying to sell it to someone I hadn't sold it to before. Whoops. And I failed miserably in that goal. So my next thing is probably going to be to redo the house so that this room here is a bedroom. I may take out the ensuite yet. Sorry, the bathroom in here. So this room will probably end up being a bedroom. The Smoth family are happy with 2 rooms, but they prefer 3. So 2 bedrooms, they prefer 3. And actually, if the Smoth family and the Johnson family stay at the top, I'll probably turn this room into a children's room if it's big enough. So I'll be definitely taking out those walls I just put in and the bathroom. Otherwise, we won't meet the criteria. But the reason I'm persisting, even though it looks like a lost cause, is because I still have some unpainted walls, and I think there's some dirt and stuff I need to clean up on the outside. So I'm actually going to go and make sure all of that is done before I call it quits, because it may just be that the real estate agent is complaining about those, and that's why his bid's still low. On the other hand, it's more than likely I haven't quite fulfilled his requirements, And I may have like expensive items in the house that he doesn't like. Actually, that's probably more than the case. So it may just be too that I need to see what I need to remove from the house to get him to like it. We have the basic criteria of sauna, 2 bedrooms, 2 lounge rooms. Oops. Sorry, 2 bedrooms, 2 lounges, 3 bathrooms, kitchenette, living room. So we've got the criteria for him, but we may not have put in the right componentry to go with it. So the limb bookcases may have to go out simply because they're expensive. But I can strip back the furniture and see what it is that that really has tripped him off, because I know that he doesn't like expensive furniture, and I've put some in anyway, so that's my bad. So that kind of fine-tuning is what we'll do tomorrow. I'm just going to get the base build done today. I've already run a goodly bit over time, but that's okay because I wasn't here when I should have been, so we've missed 2 episodes. So let's go back into other. We're going to find ourselves a couple of sauna head lifts. Put them into light. Go buy many. They can lie that way. That one can lie that way. Yeah, that's probably the best of it. We're going to use some sauna towels, the little roll towels that you've got there. So we're just going to probably put one over there, one over there, one there, and we might stick a couple of extra ones over here. Alright, and the last thing we need will be a couple of buckets, so I might grab one for creating the steam, and we'll just put one over there in case someone from the other side wants to use it. We're also going to use a sauna temperature thermometer thingy, what's it? Sauna sand timer is what I probably meant to say. I might just put this over here so whoever's on the top of the bench can control whatever. On top of that we need, you know what, that might actually be everything we need except for the lights, so we'll just dump down to lamp, go into sconces, go into sauna lamp, go buy many, one up there, one over there, so we'll dump that one there, and that one over there. Okay, that probably makes no sense. You do need a light switch to turn them on, so we might put one of those in as well. I've got my caps lock stuck for some reason. Whoops, not quite what I meant to do. Right, switch standard. Bye now. Pop that over there. Alright, that's done. Oh yeah, these walls aren't painted. I could just panel these walls, to be honest, but let's have a look at the paint. Go for a natural woody kind of colour. Actually, I'm just going to have a quick look at bright peach. I might make the bright peach a continuation from the entry hall. Here I am pressing E and wondering why I'm not moving forward. Oh, right. Just going to open that out. The peach doesn't look too bad. To me it's less peach and I don't know, more something else. But just get this section done as well. So basically I don't think our real estate agent's going to come up any higher, but we'll see. Alright, that's that. Yeah. Okay, so let's just grab this. Alright, what I'm going to do is leave it there for today, but tomorrow we're going to come back and we are just going to see what happens when I take out some of the appliances, like the fridge. I won't leave the fridge in actually. I'm actually wondering if the stove is necessary. We might be able to put a bench in there and put a microwave in instead, or just a bench. Perhaps the real estate agent will be happier with no electrical appliances. I will take out the expensive bookcases and see if I can fit in one of the less expensive horizontal vents. I think we've already got some of the cheaper couches in, but I'll check on the price for those. And ditto with the coffee table. I'll take out the rug, but I think I need that to designate that area a lounge room. Again, we'll do the same in the bedroom. We're going to take out these expensive cupboards and we're going to put in the cheapest cupboards we can find, and we'll see if that makes a difference to whether or not our real estate agent wants to buy it. So a lot of the stuff that we've put in, we're probably going to have to price down, and we're going to do the same in here. Basically, there's not a lot we can do to bring the prices down in here. I think I already designed this room. We'll probably take the pictures out, and I might remove some of these cupboards here, and we'll just see if removing some of the expensive furniture can bring up the bring the real estate agent higher up in the price. That's pretty much all I can think of for him. If that doesn't work, we're going to keep the basic color scheme, and the only room we're really going to revamp will be this one. In here, I think the addition I might make, will be to put the stove back in if we've taken it out, and to maybe turn this living room into a family room, and we'll just see how that goes. Alrighty. So tomorrow, hopefully, we'll finish the interior of the house, and with any luck, we will have sold it to the real estate agent. Thanks very much for hanging with me, and I will catch you all, hopefully, tomorrow. Actually, I'll catch you all tomorrow, regardless of what the words are doing, I think, because 2 days I've tried it and it hasn't worked. So catch you then. Take care.